What's happening, brothers and sisters? Lord Lamont and myself are back, and this is another guitar segment. Hold on, Lord Lamont.
What's up, everybody?
Yep. And we wanted to play some more music. When we was gonna start having these sessions. Sometimes there'll be freestyle, and sometimes there'll be guitar. But we wanna let Lord Lamont get that raw sound of that guitar before we start the show. We're gonna get to it. Just a little small segment. Go on, take it away, Lord Lamont. What goes around comes back around. Life's ups and downs, they come and go. You know where I got that from. What goes around comes back, you know. Life's ups and downs, they come and go. For all my folks that ain't alive, hope they live in the sky. Man, when I die, hope I live in the sky. What goes around comes back, you know. Life's ups and downs, they come and go. Anybody listen to this, you know where I got that from? Where I get that from, Lord Lamont? What song?
I don't remember.
T.I. and Jamie Foxx. Live in the sky.
Oh yeah, huh? When I die, I want to live in the sky.
Yeah.
I love that song.
That's why I say T.I. managed to make some pretty good songs.
That was when he was in like the middle of his legal troubles too.
Yeah, his homie.
Right before or right after?
It might have been right before.
I think it was. I'm pretty sure it was right before.
Because he said
I remember people being like, "Oh, he wants to die and live in heaven in a kingdom in the sky, but the niggas running around with guns and shit."
He said he lost a friend and a child in the same month.
Yeah. And it wasn't even his gun.
Go continue. Hold on, don't stop.
Oh, it wasn't even his gun.
We're going to get to the show. I want you to play us on now. We just, we always talk a little bit.
Right.
Yeah, that was just a song I was singing by T.I. I thought it sounded good over there.
No, we love T.I.
Yeah.
He's a legend.
Yeah, and all good rappers and artists. We're going to let Lord Lamont play us on out. We're going to get to the show. I just like that raw sound. I want people to hear it. Remember what you played on the last one? Dun, dun, dun. I like that. Dun, dun, dun. All right. Thank you, Lord Lamont. We gonna clap for Lord Lamont. Thank you, Lord Lamont. I wanted to do that last time. I was like, yeah. I wish I had a clapping sound effects.
Thank you.
All right. I just want y'all to hear that raw sound. There'll be more to come. Next time he'll probably, cause you can sing to it too while you play the guitar, can't you?
Yeah.
We going on the next one. We're gonna have him sing, cause I always have my voice. We're gonna have him sing. But I just wanted y'all to hear that raw talent. But we're gonna get to this show. Yep. And get into some deep thought and do what me and Lord Lamont do best. And hold that thought. Be back after this.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's the rain. Roll of thunder, hereby cry.
No slaves, no masters.
An ace in the 808. Told my girl she love me in the morning. Capillaries calling out. Your soul to breathe and burst into glory. Okay, capiche. I'm a freak, I'm loose up off the leash. Isn't that a band? Relax within the streets. Zero shit. I don't stand why this nigga shaky. Hit the corner, swerve right. Paranoia, living life. Testament, a sentiment from Doja. So I'm up at nights. Planting seeds upon the soil. Take the time, what? Bend a sense of ease. What I feel is not a peace to mourners. Much love for the mamas without a will to speak. Sleek, they caught him slipping. Tuto Scotty Pippen, Boston blocked a shot again.
Welcome to another EBX and Lord Lamont Show, father and son discussion. And I ain't gonna say the title. I'm gonna let Lord Lamont bring it on in, and then y'all know how we do. We start tag teaming and discussing things, because this is like therapy to us. And so what was the title, Lord Lamont, that you came up with? I've been telling him.
Standing firm in the face of fear and the void of the unknown, you know. And,
Yeah.
You know, let's talk about what we can do to hold steadfast and to not let fear or stresses or worries break us down and cause us to fail.
Right.
But instead, let's you know, let's talk about how to champion through that.
Right.
You know.
Yeah.
How to use that energy to combat the fear.
Right. Yep. And I don't know. And it's so how do you deal? Like, I'm gonna give my opinion too. But what's your favorite way of dealing? Like in the past, what have you known as a result every time it works when it comes to fear or whatever we feel in our gut? You know, what is something you can remember? Like, man, when I do this, this always works.
I don't know about if it always works, but keeping myself level-headed and like just talking to myself.
Right,
and, like,
right.
Reminding myself like, okay, so this might be giving me some fear, but I've been through so many situations like
Right.
this, and this that objectively were way worse than whatever I'm going through now.
That's one of my things I love to say in my speeches. Look at the fires we blazed through.
Right, you know.
Yep.
So positive reaffirmations are good. I think that you've got to what am I trying to say? Like,
I know it's a practice, like
you
we
gotta
say.
get comfortable feeling uncomfortable. Like
That's
they
true.
say that in,
That's true.
in lifting, and
That's
like,
true.
you know, like strength trainers will always tell you that if you're working out, you know, and trying to lift weights,
Right.
you'll hear a lot that you've got to get comfortable with being uncomfortable.
You gotta go through that fire, yeah.
You know, and you gotta find that comfort in that and build a threshold or a resilience to to folding or buckling in the fear or the uncomfortability or whatever.
Yeah, that's true. That's what helped you.
But and you know, and a lot of it's because most of the fear comes from the unknown.
That's true.
You know?
That's true.
So if you can name as many variables, think about it as like a mathematic equation, like back when we were in school doing math, right?
Right.
You know, and it's funny because remember all those kids that were like, "How is this gonna help in the real world?"
That's
you
true.
know what I'm saying? Like, what the fuck? Well, here's a way math it helps in the real world.
Well, I mean, you gotta know some
so
math.
We're taught like when we were you know learning multiplication with exponents and with variables and stuff, right? Like we were taught like the order of you know PEMDAS or whatever, the order of parentheses,
Right.
you know, or punch, you know what I'm saying? Oh, sorry, whoops. You know.
Just I mean, but of course we go beyond school. And you know,
yeah, of course.
We get in the
What
world.
I'm
We
getting
know.
at is anyway. So to name, you know, like you have to like to solve them, right? So you want to name as many variables as you can, you know. So that's a way that you can, you know, start to see or shine a proverbial light. Into or onto the unknown in situations.
And there's a multitude. There's a multitude of things too to learn in the unknown. Everything we experience on life, we take all of it and use it. You know, because I know how we say the system is in this school and all that, but it always go back. We got everybody has their own journey. Everybody has to learn. You know, that's something me and you always say, and that requires stepping into the unknown, like you said. Yeah, never fear the unknown, never ever. In my theory, that's where the great divine, like that God spirit, the real one, that's where it resides, in the unknown. You know, that's what that God spirit, the real one, you know, the God we always talk about. It shows us, like I say, and synchronicities, signs, and dreams. The unknown. That's the only way to get to know it. And I would always say the best connection to that God force or divine or God creator, wherever we call it, is when no one sees. When we talk to it, those secret moments, that's that connection with that great divine, not glorifying it all on Facebook and posting it, and those things in secret that nobody sees. That's the real connection.
Off of it,
yeah,
that's bad. But instead, right, like being mindful and appreciating, you know, for what it's worth, your relationship and where you are with God.
Right. Have you ever had a dream and you woke up? I mean, we've had nightmares, dreams too, but you ever had a dream and you woke up happy? Like, that was a good dream.
Yeah.
I had dreams like that.
I've had dreams where I've woken up terrified.
Oh, yeah.
Or in complete awe, too.
And those dreams, those are the ones you study. Because a lot of times it's not what you're seeing. And sometimes it's not even as bad as you think it is. It's just a challenge that's somewhere inside of you.
Something that you want to learn.
It's something, your
core character feels it needs to grow.
And sometimes that could be tied into a little fear, too. Sometimes the bad dreams you might have, it might be a little fear tinkering around in your body.
Of the unknown,
exactly.
Like, why is this happening, etc., etc.
Because I got a theory. Synchronicities, deja vu, and dreams, they are all windows into that unknown, or almost can see the future, because it can prepare you for the future too if you pay attention to your dreams. Signs and synchronicities. Well, we always say we don't do coincidences no more.
No.
Yeah. If we can get our mind like that and not think things are random, that would, man.
We're all on a journey, on our own journey specifically. So there is no such thing as a coincidence. Right.
It just depends on a person and where we are, if we align with ourselves and not just letting our brain and mind wander. Really pay attention. I'm serious, man. Because I know when people hear me talk and stuff, and you just trying to sound all cosmic. No, a lot of us speakers, some of our content creators that are real, have experienced these type of things. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely. It's a phenomenon akin to like a near-death experience, or the clarity from like an out-of-body experience, or deja vu. And it's like, it's connecting these threads, and like
the numbers. What's the numbers I tell you I see? And I still see them. What's the numbers that I always tell you I see all the time?
444.
Yep. And one more.
23. Was it 23?
That's 11.
11.
I see it. I seen it today. I see it, man. I see it.
11 is like, I've seen in numerology a master builder number or something, and it's got something to do with like building your soul.
Right.
And like where you are in your spiritual journey and awakening.
See, it's things like that the human mind and the human body don't pay attention to. They'll think, I just see them numbers. That ain't nothing. No, now, it was a time when I didn't pay attention to stuff like that. But now, like signs in movies, like, let me give you an example. I know all the handshakes. The handshakes of celebrities and all this, all the signs. I know all the signs. I know all the handshakes. And I also know the signs they have on their clothes.
Yep. And
I pay attention to shit like that.
They've been doing it in our faces.
Yeah, and you know what? I know who the handshake boys and girls are too. Yeah. But I ain't gonna say no names.
Right.
And I've seen some people, and I'm talking celebs, even ones we like. I've seen handshakes. I've seen signs, but you know what? I'm gonna keep that between me and God. Yeah, the real God.
You can tell kind of which ones are playing it. Which ones really believe in this shit.
And they do it in movies too. The handshake, the little secret shit they be doing, hand gestures.
Oh yeah, it's all over.
Right. So that's just an example, but that's just, and like you, we pay attention to stuff like that now. Yeah, so, and I think when we're doing that, we're conquering that fear. Some people
are, because we're standing up to it. And with the internet, we're finally able to build our own platforms and build our own Hollywoods.
Kind of like Redman was saying in that freestyle we were just listening to.
Exactly.
We just listened to a fire.
We're in a new age.
Yeah.
Where now we're in the digital age.
Yeah.
It's the time for us to utilize that.
Yeah.
As a cohesive unit, as a country, as a people, and beyond that, as a planet.
True. Yeah, before we get too deep, I do got 4 spellbreaker statements that Lord Lamont and I are going to tackle. But I wanted you, before we get in, we'll see how much time we got. Okay, we go. before we get to the hip hop break in a little while, I wanted you to tell me what made you come up with the title. Never Fear the Unknown. What inspired you? What was you doing when you came up with it at the time?
I don't know. I wanted to see what I can find out and what I could come up with about, like, just like doing better in my own life.
Yeah.
You know.
How you doing anyway? How you and Trish doing anyway?
The process.
Yeah. Say it again.
And help some people in the process.
Right. Yeah. Cause like you say, I know we hear it 1,000 times. What we put out, what we get back. So I had made I don't know if you've seen a podcast I did with just a picture of me, and I was talking about I'm gonna put out as much positive energy as possible. The title of it was actually heard the advice from Cat Williams. The title of it was a divine relationship is the most important relationship of our life. Our divine spirit.
Yeah.
We got that's the relationship we've gotta master.
I agree 100%.
Yeah, so that's why I came up with that, because you ain't got a relationship right with yourself. Right. So yeah. Oh yeah. And the sister at my job, me and you talk about her every now and then. Mm-hmm. We kind of got a nice little cordial friendship thing going now. We talk to each other, and I told you ever since I broke my little silence and started being real with her, it's like it's smooth now. Ain't no tension.
I knew she would like that text.
Yeah, and I really learned a lot more about her, and not just her, just most females or sisters. Just now as I said in the video, I'm separating the toxic female from the female that just been through things,
Right, exactly.
So I had to learn that about her. She just been through some messed up brothers before me, and it's hard for me. I told her that. I said, I guess all the other brothers messed it up for me, huh? She's like, yeah. I said, I understand. I understand you probably meet. I said, what you get? I asked her, I said, you get a lot of dirty DMs? She said, oh, yeah. I said, you get a lot of dirty messages, stuff like that.
Of course.
A lot of D pics. She said, yeah. She said, I don't get them. She said, every blue moon I get those D pics. She said, mostly dirty messages and stuff like that. So it was kind of funny when she was telling. I said, what some of these women go through, with some of them, be some, especially if you, an attractive woman or whatever. It's, man, I just imagine. So that was the empathic part of me, just kind of seeing where she come from.
And you were honest.
Because a lot of times.
So I'm sure she really appreciates.
Right, because a lot of times girls do be liking us, or women do be liking us. It's just things they've been through, just like, man, should I? And another thing I learned, every female, I would say this is universal. Every female or sister or whatever has a best friend they confide in.
Yep.
A lot of times, that best friend is determining whether y'all date.
Yep.
Girl, you should get with him. Yeah, girl, he seemed nice. Right. So I learned. I think about these are things I never thought about. Yeah. This is the unknown. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because what if we relied on our human flesh? I wouldn't even know her. She'd probably be mad at me if I didn't take the time to really think and first off learn myself, my own behavior, and then pay attention to her. And I swear the first thing came out of her mouth, it was something about dating or something. I came in the job. I made a joke or something about dating. Say, yeah, I told my best friend right then and there. And I was I was at home thinking about that. I said, I bet she got a friend she probably confides in. And I went to work that day. Man, and I be damned. That was the first thing that came out of her mouth. She said, yeah, I've been confiding in my best friend. I'm scared to date. I was like, wow. So that's why we watch what we text, watch what we message, because really they'll send it right.
You really get what you put out
exactly
into the universe.
And people can screenshot it, and their best friend, look, girl, look at this. He sent this little video thing to me. She had a dude send her something like that. And she texts back. I guess he was bragging about how big he was or whatever. And she texts back, this little shit here. This little shit. You send me this little shit? What I'm going to do with this? Just to fuck with him. I was like, po thing. I couldn't imagine getting D pics and dirty messages. I don't get that. Not that I want it, but I'm saying all this to count so we can see the female side.
Right.
And what some of them deal with. But the ones because you also got the ones that's on showing them videos popping and twerking, and I ain't talking about them. I'm talking about ones just because she's pretty classy. She might show her body a little bit, but she don't be on Facebook like that. She don't show herself like that. She just one of them sisters that she just attractive, you know. So, but when you really get to know her, she really is a pretty good sister. She ain't no bad sister, you know. She really ain't. She just got her guard up. She ain't letting nobody get in there, and I can't blame her, you know. So
right, we've all been hurt.
Who the fuck am I? I don't own her.
Right.
So that's just, I know I'm talking a lot, but these are things that I think about now, you know, that unknown, the what if, you know. So all I know is I learned from the woulda, coulda, shouldas. I stop and think now. You know, I play out scenarios, you know. Silence is a beautiful thing when you can learn it, when you can master it, when you ain't just trying to go to have the power of silence. No, when you really do that shit and learn yourself, you will amaze yourself. You'll scare yourself too.
Yeah.
Because you got to get the other shit that be hiding in our body. That's why I say if you had fearful dreams, always look them up.
I do.
Yeah. So can you remember like the latest dream you might have had? Because that's the first thing popped up in your head. You must have had one recently. And I'll tell you a couple of dreams I always have too that's bad. And I have them a lot. So what's one that you can think of? We'll talk about a couple of our dreams.
I just remember that one where it was like I was in that zombie.
Okay.
In a house. And
Okay.
it was like we were like shooting from zombies. And then
Really?
when I was in like the car and then we were like going into the water and the window was down in the car.
That dream you told me about? That's kind of a prediction what's going on now. To be honest, I think I told you that before. That's kind of a prediction what's going on.
I know, huh? And then the pipe burst and then got condemned. Maybe that's crazy.
Yeah. Oh, that's right. That did happen at your house. It sure did, and it had something to do with the house. And okay, yeah. So you made a couple predictions, like when we had the flood, and you had the dream a couple weeks before we had the flood. Yeah, you sure be making some predictions. No, I'll tell you another prediction you made about the brother on the job. Yep. Hold on for a minute. Ethan called. I said I was gonna answer the phone this time. Hold on. Hello?
Hello?
What's up, son?
Hey, Dad.
What's up? You seen if I'm coming over?
Yeah.
Yep, I'm gonna be over. You you got Aaron over here, your brother here.
What up, Ethan?
Yep.
Hey.
Tell everybody hi.
How's school and everything going?
Good.
Good. Yeah.
That's what's up, brother.
Yep.
How you feeling?
Good.
That's good.
Everybody doing all right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Give them some. We actually on the mic recording now. Give them something positive so the young people can hear you. Say something positive for the people.
6-7.
Say what?
No.
just say salute, brothers and sisters.
Salute, brothers and sisters.
All right. Yep. Soon as me and Aaron done and get everything situated, I'll be over there.
Alright.
All right. See you in a minute.
Alright.
Peace.
I love you.
I too.
All right. Peace.
Alright, bye.
Peace. Yeah, I felt bad last time he called and I didn't answer the phone. I felt bad. Like, no, I want to.
Yeah.
I said I'm gonna start doing that, and I'm still gonna get your grandma and your uncle. I'm still gonna do that. I got to get to that. We're gonna have a family call around, y'all. I'm still gonna do that. I know I keep saying it, but I will. All right, so yeah, like I was telling Lord Lamont, look up if he had bad dreams, look him up, because sometimes that's pivotal. You can like prevent things. What they say, ounce prevention worth a pound of cure.
Yeah.
So, yeah. I mean, I'm serious about that kind of stuff. Anybody who listening, current subscriber, new subscriber. And by the way, we salute you and we thank you. And yep. And I guess I'll go to this hip hop break, and I wanted to elaborate some more about dreams with Lord Lamont, so he can get a deeper meaning. And I'm gonna tell him some experiences I've had. It's his dream I keep having, and it's kind of bothering me. I keep having it. Sometimes I don't know. It's a confusing dream. It's scary. It's weird. It's a weird dream I keep having, but we'll discuss that when we come back. And I want Lord Lamont to speak some more on those good start playing at the beginning, and that was his song in the intro, and we're gonna outro with that song. Yeah, because I'm trying to keep, that's an older song he made, but I'm trying to keep your music up there so people can hear it, for people who haven't heard your music. So that's why I play it every so often. Yeah,
I appreciate the love.
Yeah. I'm kind of trying to keep my. It ain't all about me. You know, this is EBX and Lord Lamont. It ain't just EBX no more. Yeah, not that it ever was. He just name just wasn't up there yet. Yeah, but we're gonna come back and get on these 4 spellbreaker statements. Me and him gonna tag team, and I want to kind of dive in deep on some more about dreams, because that's definitely a part of that unknown.
Oh, absolutely. I was just thinking that too.
Yeah, so some dreams I be having that was kind of scary a little bit. We gonna get into that because we gotta deal with that part of life too. You know, I be positive all the time, but gotta deal with that real shit too.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so I'm gonna get to this hip hop break. Let me see. I turn the mic down. Let me see. That was cool. Ethan called. That was right on.
Yeah, that
right
was.
on point. Let me see.
He's all nervous still to talk.
I know. I love when he get like that. He get all shy and bashful. Let me see. See, nope. All right, the first song, let me see. The first song is Sent to Do, and the second one is This Is Chess. I don't know if you heard these or not, Lord Lamont. Let me see. And Sent to Do explains do we know what our purpose is? Do we know what we were sent here to do? Because we all have a purpose one way or another. Let me see. Everybody has a divine ability and or skill, some always say. It's just that melanated brothers and sisters have a different magnetism. It just is what it is. It's just things we can do. Science and history have shown that. But everyone has a divine ability and or skill. That's just something great divine gives everybody. But it leaves the choice up to us. So do we know what we were sent here to do? Be back after this.
Yeah, brothers and sisters, answer our calling, whatever it is. Remember, we have many great divine gifts. There's no such thing as giving up. Stay tough. Salute. Yeah, know what we've been sent to do. The great divine sent me to lift me and you. Let's go. That's what I'm here to do. Yeah, to lift me and you. I don't want us to lose. Yeah, that's what I'm sent here to do.
Great divine.
Yeah, what I'm sent to do. Yeah, to lift me and you. Brothers and sisters, what I'm sent to do. Yeah, I don't want us to lose. Yeah, I'ma stay up on this mic and I give that insight. And I'm never looking down, too busy looking to the sky. You know what I'ma make a see and a children of family. I speak on these things, man, on every beat. And I never will be lost, and I never go off. I'm staying fierce and hard and never soft, but I stay calm. I'm not like Vietnam, never blowing up. Yeah, I'm thankful for my mom and my dad to make my love last. I'm so thankful for what I got and what I've had, and this is what it took. I'm sitting here to save you and lift you. That's what we must do. Make it through. Woo! Yeah, that's what I'm sitting here to do. Yeah, to lift me and you. Yeah, I don't want us to lose. Brothers and sisters, I'm sitting here to do. That's what I'm sitting here for. To lift me and you. Yeah, I don't want us to lose. And my family too. Brothers and sisters, we gotta stay fierce. Make sure that we here. Ain't got no time to be sad or share no tears. But if we do cry, it'll be okay. I'ma give it that too. Don't lie, be pure and say what with me, all up in my soul. This is how we see, and we stay up on the go, and we stay up on the toes. EBXCARES, yeah, I got that love, and I'm spreading it everywhere. I'm here to send here good news. Yeah, cause I don't want us to lose. That's what I'm sent here to do. Thanking that great divine.
Real talk, salute. And also welcome to another nature podcast. I meant to mention the banner. And it's a representation of seeing above and beyond. Something you hear me say a lot on this channel. And wow, they got an ad on this song. This is Chess. Ain't that something? I don't know why they put an ad on that. Yep. So we're gonna get to the next song called This Is Chess. And I don't know if Lord Lamont heard this or not, but of course others who ride along with this with our channel may have heard this song. It's called This Is Chess, brothers and sisters. So that's why Lord Lamont came up with that title. Never fear the unknown, because In my theory, that's where the great divine resides. And when this is another thing I got from saying I got from Bruce Lee. When the world expands, we retract. When the world retracts, we expand. That's from Bruce Lee. Rest in peace and in power. So, in other words, when there's a lot of noise out there and things going on, you got to kind of sit back, as I say, like our banner here, like a magnifying glass, and seeing this world for what it is. Mm-hmm. Yep. So I don't know if Lord, that song I just played, you ever heard that? Sent Here to Do?
I don't think so.
That's the video where it shows the robot dancing. I got that on. I'll show it to you.
Which robot is it? Is it Bender?
I don't know.
Futurama?
I don't know. I have to look at it. But
dancing with the ear.
It's a
multicolored background.
No, it's just a regular robot. He just doing moves and dancing. It's something I got from that channel. I be getting all those like the 3 candles.
Oh yeah,
that's the same channel I got it from because all his videos are non-copyright. I'll show it to you though. It's pretty cool. It just show him dancing to the beat.
That channel.
Yeah.
By the way.
And it's infinite visual. They got a lot of dope ass videos. Yeah. Yeah.
All non-copyright, so you can use them.
Mm-hmm. I mean, I haven't got on strike, so yeah. All right, so the next song is "This Is Chess," and Lord Lamont, we're gonna get back. We're gonna get back on these dreams because it is a part of the unknown. I really want to explain some stuff to him and let him get a little insight. All right, be back after this. This is chess,
not checkers.
Right.
Try our best to get our rest, brothers and sisters, mind, body, and soul. Try our best to get our rest, y'all. This ain't checkers, this is chess, y'all. Try our best to get our rest, y'all. This ain't checkers, this is chess, y'all. Making sure we get our rest and do our best and be ready for any test. They haven't always been like this, I confess. This not checkers, this is chess. I know we hear this again and again. Gotta take that time, go within. Thankful for family and good friends. We just rise, keep our eyes open wide. Gotta stay up in this fight and keep doing right. We purify, so dang wise. Got that divine, never compromise. Never compromise. Try your best to get a rest, y'all. This ain't checkers, this is chess, y'all. Brothers and sisters, try your best to get a rest. Try your best to get a rest, y'all. This ain't checkers, this is chess, y'all. This ain't checkers, this is chess, y'all. Flow so strong on every song, divine power in your zone. One will anoint and motivate and get you to the point with this grace. Nothing but love in this place. Protect oneself, a righteous space. Be a beast, a righteously. Making sure that we see a fucking mind free. Never ever get on our knees. No. Vibrate high, can't be denied. Got that light, and we are that we comprise. Gotta stay focused in this life and never compromise. Never compromise. You know why? Yeah. Gotta make sure we get our rest, y'all. This ain't checkers, this is chess, y'all. Do our best to get our rest, y'all. This ain't checkers, this is chess, y'all. Stay fluid on this music, gotta do it, never lose it. I'm the truth, do exactly what I gotta do. Yeah. Try my best to be a good dude. I'm a beast that you can see when I get on this beast, but I got that right, deep in deep. Nothing gon' stop me in these streets. I get that rest, trying to be the best, trying to touch the north, south, east, and the west. Yeah, west. This ain't checkers, this is chess, y'all. Try your best to get a rest, y'all. This ain't checkers, this is chess, y'all.
Real talk. This ain't checkers, this is chess, y'all. I like clowning on that song.
Yeah, that shit is fun.
I love music, man. I freaking love it.
Music makes you lose control.
Yeah, and as y'all can see, Lord Lamont does too. Y'all hear how he's playing on that guitar? I love that. Yep. And we gonna make, you know what? Something I forgot that I was thinking about. I do have a beat pad on here on this tablet. Remember I put that beat pad on here?
Yeah. So
the next time I'm gonna play some beat. I'm gonna play like a beat on here and let you play the guitar, or something like that. Yeah. Cause just have like a beat session. But it's always gonna be something at the beginning. So, cause I want Lord Lamont to keep that that passion for music. We ain't gonna leave him anyway, but I just want to keep it in his face. That's why I played this song at the beginning and just trying to keep it in there, keep it in his thoughts. Yeah, cause he really is good at it. Yeah.
Thank you.
Yep, music is definitely in your blood for real.
Yeah, yours too, man.
Yeah, it took me a while to realize that, but as I got a little older, I can tell, cause I've even told myself, you know what, I'm too old for this. I don't feel like I don't want to. I tried to stop doing hip hop. But it just, I don't know. I get this inspiration, like, man, like if I ain't done it in a while,
Right.
it's like crack or something. I'm like, man, I gotta do a song.
Right.
And I treat us speaking in these discussions, I treat them the same way I do music. You know, I get like if I ain't spoken in a while and I feel like I need to get something off my chest, I'm like, man, I need to speak.
Right.
I look at podcasts and the discussions we do, I look at a whole different way now. Yeah, it's like it means something. Not that it didn't, but it's I can tell we're getting more deeper into it. You know, it's getting more serious.
Right.
Yeah, I noticed that because I like to not that I go back and listen to all our videos, but sometimes I just kind of go back to the beginning of it and kind of go through some of them, see how we've changed and elevated and how our discussions are broadened now, and it's just great, man, seeing the progress. Yeah, but I did want to touch on the guitar. Yeah. So what do you feel when you be playing the guitar? How does that make you feel when you playing that guitar?
Things.
Yeah.
Mostly free therapy.
Yeah.
And then like I don't know, you can once you know how to make the guitar talk, so to speak, it's like different. I don't know. It's almost like
it's helped you a lot in your life. I know that the stories you've told.
Absolutely.
You got some stories that go with that guitar playing. Real talk.
I definitely think I learned the most in my life, like the most lessons in my life, was with the guitar and like things that, I think that exemplifies it in a good way.
Well, I tell you what, I'm glad that great divine brought you through the fires you blazed through. I'm glad you never gave up, and me neither, and anyone else in our family we tied to, like King Ethan that just called a little while ago. He was so shy. For somebody that could act so bold with me, sometimes I swear the little kid comes out and he gets so shy sometimes, man. It's funny to see that. But I did want to get on some dreams, but something funny, because we already talking about deep stuff, so I thought I'd throw in something funny. I was listening to Ali Sadiq. Oh, and he got a new tour. It's Ali Sadiq, Bill Bellamy, that Reed dude that does those reels. Something Reed.
I know who you're talking about. I can't think
brown skin dude.
Yeah.
He real funny. It's him and another brother. Man, they were hilarious. Yeah, so they got a tour. They just started, I think, 3 or 4 days ago. Yeah, Ali Sadiq, and he said the same thing I just said about Ethan. He said he got one son. I can't remember what their name is, but the younger son, he's more of he's like a nerd, so to speak.
Yeah.
But his other son took on his thug side. You know what I'm saying? His older son. And it's funny how he described, you know, Ali Sadiq, he tell the best stories. He said, man, I bought my son a whole bunch of Transformers. And he said he walked in the room. He's like, man, and his son fell asleep, and he had a bunch of toys and Transformers and all that around him. He said, man, I just thought that was just so beautiful watching my son sleep. And he said he asked his other son, he said, son, ain't that beautiful? He said, oh, corny ass nigga. You know, he said corny ass or something like that. His other son said. He said, what? He said, see, that's your problem. You ain't got those. You need some soft in your heart, gang member. And then he said, I'm gonna tell you the difference between the classy son and the son that think he a gang member. He said he asked the thug son. He said he asked his older son. He said, you need to get your hustle on. But he wasn't talking about dope dealing. He was just saying, you know how you say you need to get your hustle on. You need to get on your hustle. And he said, the thug son said, oh, yeah, man, I heard about you in them streets. When you going to get me? When you going to let me get on? He said, man, not like that, gang member. So he said he went to the other son, the nerd one, that's oblivious to that kind of life. And he told him this. He said, you could tell two sons the same damn thing and get a totally different reaction. He said he told the nerd son, which is the good son. He said he loved him because he the good son.
Yeah.
He said he told him, he said, you need to get your hustle on. He said, for real? He said, you mean move my feet like this? He said he started cracking up. He said he fell out on the floor laughing. Yeah, but what he was saying, he's just so oblivious to that kind of life. You know, he only have no idea of it, and he's just being a kid. So I can't tell it like Ali Sadiq did, but that Ethan being shy like that reminded me of that. Yeah, he just oblivious to that kind of stuff. You know,
Good.
I say be thankful.
Yeah,
you know, for parents. Yeah, they got
ain't no type of life you wanna know about.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, he's told some stories about his older son. Trust me, he's told some stories about him.
Oh man, imagine being a young nigga with a famous dad.
Yeah, and I say Ali Sadiq, that's the best dad to have.
Yeah, he's lucky that that's his dad.
Yeah.
See, because that's a dad that's gonna get him out of some shit.
Mm-hmm. He speaks on all of them. He speaks on the girls and the boys. He told some nice stories.
Pop up and diffuse a situation.
Yeah. And his
no matter what it is,
right? And his kids are just like him. They're like blunt. You know what I'm saying? Reals. They just like him. The stories he be telling.
As soon as I saw him, I was like, "Oh, he's one of my favorite comedians."
Yeah. And shoot, how many we didn't talk about Ali Sadiq so many dang on times.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Well, I just want to stop on that.
I want to meet him and have a conversation.
I know. Yeah.
I would love to kick it with Ali Sadiq.
And I ain't even met the dude. He just online, he's so real, man. He always reacts.
That's the kind of people that like we need on our team.
Mm-hmm. You would go through his comments, man. You just see love emojis all the way down.
For real, because he's spitting that real shit.
And he interacts with his supporters.
He's not one of those. Oh, I'm a fucking celebrity. Ray J was just hitchhiking.
Are you serious?
Yeah, and then I guess blood was coming out of his nose. I guess he's in real bad condition. He's real sick or something. He was doing like a comedy show after just like being on
Now, how many times have we heard situations like that with these celebs?
On Instagram, asking people if they could give him a ride back to Cali. That he was stranded somewhere.
What is with these celebs, bro?
And he was like, I can't talk about it. You know, just he was going through something. But I think he's sick and freaking out.
You know what? And no, may that great divine be in his life. But I'm not surprised. I'm telling you. What I tell you, Lord Lamont? They all have a number. It's always something with them. You know?
Yeah.
Whether it's intentional or accident, it's always something.
It seems like it.
Yeah. Remember when Biggie got in that accident before he ended up passing away?
Yeah.
And I think that was, allegedly. I think that was a try on his life. He just didn't die.
I think so too.
Just like when Tupac got shot the first time and he didn't die. That's crazy, man, how somebody could be that fucking diabolical. That shit just, it's unbelievable to me. But anyway, I don't want to get too far into that shit. But we already know what's going on about that. I'm so sick of talking about that crap. But I want to get back to the dreams I be having, cause so you said that's the only dream you can remember? That one you told me, that's the one?
I mean, that's not the only.
But the one that you can remember vividly.
Yeah.
Cause the ones you can remember, those are really the ones you should remember all your dreams. But if the one that stick out the most, you remember the most, yeah, I say that was the most important. And I'm gonna tell you the dreams I be having. I always have dreams I'm somewhere in the city lost, or I'm in a building or a school or something lost.
Yeah.
And I'm always trying to find my way out. And I have them a lot. I'm like, but I haven't looked that up actually. I gotta look that up. I'm always, it's like I'm in a maze or something, and I can't find my way out. Yeah, so I keep having those dreams. I gotta look that up. So I had positive dreams too, though. I'm gonna tell you a positive dream I had. Guess who was in it? Jaguar Wright.
Oh.
Now I'm gonna describe the dream to you. It was so real. I don't know where we were at. We were somewhere. It was me and a bunch of other people. It wasn't just me. And wherever we were standing, it's almost like like when they had those press conferences at the Capitol or something, and they standing there on the steps. That's like where we were. We were on the steps, and then on the sidewalk was like the news media. I remember seeing the cameras. You know that big old microphone they have hanging over the people. Yeah. I remember seeing that, and it was cameras. Why Jamie Foxx was in the video in the dream, I have no idea. But Jamie Foxx ran up to the camera people and the reporters and Jaguar Wright I could hear her, but I couldn't see her yet.
Yeah.
And he ran up and said something. It was like, she this and this and this and this, and then ran off. I was like, what the hell wrong with Jamie Foxx? And he ran back to this bus or something. And then Jaguar Wright said, all I heard was such and such and such. You know how she act on the media when we seen her. She acted the same way in the dream. She was real nonchalant. And I was standing there. I was like, wow, that's Jaguar Wright. I remember saying that to myself. And it was like, it was the camera crew. I never forget that big ass mic. It was a big ass mic. And she had braids. And she looked up at me and just kind of smirked. Kind of smiled a little bit.
Yeah.
And then kept walking. Then I woke up. Ain't that crazy?
That is crazy.
And I mean, I know what that dream means. That's kind of stuff me and you discuss all the time. And I do see her in the media. Actually, I was just watching an interview with her yesterday. And she is one of my favorite artists. You gave me a CD. Remember that CD you gave me?
Yeah.
So Jaguar Wright, I got it.
What are the odds of that being the CD that
I know.
we found?
I know. What was the name of the CD? Can you remember what it was? Let me see.
It what CD is it? I don't know. I can look it up and I'll see the picture.
Here.
Oh yeah, here it is. Jaguar Wright. Oh, it's just a
It's a single, ain't it?
Self-titled though.
Yeah. It just says Jaguar Wright on it. It's the one where she gritting her teeth. She got braids in her hair. She look cute on there.
Yeah, she's got like the swirl braids.
Yeah. So that was a dream I had, but
It's got
it actually she made me feel good. I felt happy.
Produced by Scott Storch.
Yeah, because she one of my favorite artists too. Jaguar Wright can sing too.
Yeah, she's great. Powerful.
Yeah, as I said, she was the one singing in Best Man in that song. Get it right, that's her at the beginning of it. Yeah, so the reason why I brought that dream up, I felt happy. She looked at me like, I don't know, it was like, hey, how you doing? She was real cool and cordial. I was like, I wonder if she like that in real life.
Probably.
So I like Jaguar Wright, powerful. She in my dreams. And she is kind of, she brown. I know she is kind of. I'm kind of attracted to her. I ain't gonna even lie. I think she's cute.
She's very good.
Yeah, I love her smile. Her smile just light up the dang on room. And I love how she speaks. Yeah, but that was just. But those dreams about me getting lost in the building, I gotta look that up. Cause sometimes I be waking up, I be real frustrated in the dream. And I don't know. It ends up good. I don't know, and I'm always in the school or something. Maybe because I volunteer or something. This could be things that's in my subconscious, things I think about.
Yeah.
Those, like you said, the unknown, some hidden fears. Maybe I don't know. I'm aware. I have in me. So I just wanted to share that. I had that dream a lot here lately. Yep. And I used to dream about water a lot. I did look that up. But most people who are deep thinkers think about water. Yep.
Right.
Yeah, I used to dream
That
about.
makes sense.
Yeah, that's why I got this on the banner. That's why you see me doing nature videos. Well, this ain't water though. Is it showing water? No, it ain't showing water. But sometimes I do show water on the banner, and you always see me showing something in the sky, mountains.
Right.
Yeah, because that's the type of stuff I think about, and it represents above and beyond. Getting away from these little spaces. Yeah. All right, Lord Lamont. We're gonna move over to these. Anything you want to say before we move over to these 4 spellbreaker statements? I don't feel like I'm talking too much. I'm taking over. Anything you want to add? Anything positive you want to tell the people, our listeners, our generals, our spellbreakers?
You're doing a great job. I mean, dreams are important.
Yeah, pay attention to them. Yeah. Like I said, you predicted stuff in the past.
Yeah, and I think that a lot of people can.
Yeah, but overall though, if like myself, this is for me too, but anybody that's listening, Lord Lamont, anybody, if you have a dream and it bothers you and you keep having them repeatedly, look it up, go in deeper and see what it means, because I'm gonna do that. Yeah, because and they are kind of scary. They make me feel, I don't like the way it make me feel.
Right.
Yeah, and I have them a lot. Yeah, and it's weird how dreams tap into your emotions, even though you're not there, but the mind and what you see in the dream is powerful.
Oh yeah.
You can almost, I won't say die in your dream, but depending on how strong, I don't know.
But really, in a way, yeah. But become a better person.
Yeah.
That's what I kind of get out of it.
Yeah. Like I say, everybody's on their own journey, so yeah. All right. Well, let's move over. Let me see. Spellbreaker statement number 1 for our leaders and teachers. And again, we thank those that's been riding along. New subscriber, current subscriber, new subscriber, anybody that view, brother, sister, family. We appreciate you. All right. Okay, Spellbreaker statement number 1. Lord Lamont, what does awakening mean to you?
Awakening, I think that's part of like carpe diem. You know what I'm saying? Like that's part of realizing your destiny.
Right. And that's up to the person that's on the journey too, right? Because awakening is different. It comes sooner or later. It's different for everybody. Yeah. And I said, well, before that break, advice I got from Bruce Lee, he said, well, he was talking about martial arts, but I use the same thing as looking at the world. He said, when your enemy or opponent retracts, we expand. When your enemy or opponent expand, we retract. And that's how I treat the world too. I put when the world retracts, we expand. When the world expands, we retract. You know, like
type shit. Yeah.
Yeah. And to me, that's a part of being awakened. Not being on trends and bandwagons. Pay attention to what's important in our own lives. You know, even though we speak on celebrities and all that. I go back to what Kwaku said. Is it benefiting us? I mean, we could discuss it, talk about it. But some people hold platforms. That's all it evolves around. I would get tired of talking. It's okay.
Sad.
Say it again.
I think that's sad.
Right.
But I mean, I guess that's what makes them their money. That's what their demographic is looking for, you know?
Right. But do you think that could do something to you psychologically? Like
Absolutely.
talking about celebrities day in and day out, day in and day out.
It pulls you into that world. And
right.
That's unhealthy. So, you know,
right.
If you hang around the barber shop long enough, you're going to get a haircut.
That's true. That's true. I like that. I like the way you said that. Say that again.
If you hang around the barber shop long enough,
you're going to get a haircut. Yeah. So, because it's channels that I like, but I'm like, dang, can y'all talk about something else? Right. Teach something. Talk about something positive. Don't put all your energy into that mess. Because, you know, like I said, it's platforms I watch sometimes, but every time I go back to them, we all know now. We know about the industry now. Right. We can discuss it, but don't make that our whole fucking life.
Right.
Because I had to watch I had to watch myself. Because you notice, like when you go on YouTube and all that, the first celebrity drama video you click on, a whole bunch of them gonna be on the side. And then next thing you know, you clicking on to this video. You sitting there 3-4 hours listening to this shit you really already know about. Right. Actually, it becomes entertainment after a while.
Exactly.
Because we already know. So that's awakening to me. Not, everybody.
I agree 100%.
Yeah. Just pay attention to our own lives, do the best we can where we at. Be aware of our mind, body, and soul. See, hear, and feel. And win those battles in that psyche. So that's what awakening is to me, and not getting on too many trends and caught up in stuff. Yep. So being aware of ourselves. All right. Staying away from trouble. So it's a mini. I would have to say there's a multitude of things that go into awakening, but definitely having clarity about our own life is a start. Yeah. All right. Spellbreaker statement number 2. Everyone has their own journey. What we just saying. Great Divine and Mama Nature has to say overall. They are the most 2 powerful forces in this life, as well as the sun. So we can have our opinions about each other and assess each other, but that whatever's out there, Creator, Divine, God, whatever we call it, Mama Nature, could wipe us off the planet, man, shake us off like fleas and start this whole mess over again, just like it did the dinosaurs. So, like I said, I know we got a lot of lights, a lot of generals, but Great Divine and Mama Nature rules all this shit. Real talk. They run this planet, not human beings. So that's what I resort back to. That's over me, you, anybody. So, but I'm thankful for the leaders we do run across, whether brother, sister, or in our family. But we got to know who that higher power is and who really runs this shit. And Mama Nature. And I say the both because you got the masculine energy and you got the feminine energy. That's why I always say both. Yep. So I say that because sometimes we can, depending on where we're hearing it from, we hear something discouraging from a person, place, or thing. That's what centers me. I'll be like, you know what? They ain't God. That's what I say to myself. Right, they ain't God. Right. They didn't create me. They exactly.
What they're saying doesn't mean more about my life than, like I'm living my life.
Exactly.
They're not living my life.
Exactly. As long as I'm not hurting nobody, myself,
Exactly. See, but a lot of people just want to take your peace because they can't find their own peace.
Right. So Yeah, and it's like when you're not moving a certain way or doing what they think you should be doing.
Right.
And this is another thing I'm getting tired of. Everybody doing this fake and real check. I'm sick of that shit. He's real. He's fake. She's real. She's fake. He's not real. I'm tired of that.
Right.
Just
real niggas already know what it is.
Right. Real people recognize real people.
Exactly.
So that's why I resorted back to Great Divine and Mama Nature.
That's why you gotta realize you can't convince or teach everybody.
Exactly.
Not everybody wants to be taught.
Exactly.
And those people are gonna stay at a lower frequency until whatever happens to them that they need to go through to be able to ascend, and then they'll understand, and then they'll come to you being like, "Oh, my bad, I'm sorry." Da 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 da.
Yeah, and yeah, you're right. Yeah.
So the best thing we can do is, I think, wish people well. You know, and
that's the best way.
Don't want to wish their enemies well. You know, but you know, I mean, I hope that you figure it out and find that peace of mind and that center in yourself, because once you do. And if I have done that in my own accord in my life, then we're not ever going to have any issues. And we'll only prosper together and help each other.
Because that's why I say this comparison and all that stuff. I always say, Mama Nature, Great Divine, everybody has a divine ability and or skill. But those two forces left it up to us to find out what that is or purpose. And it ain't comparison, and it ain't numbers, and it ain't subscribers, and it ain't likes.
Right.
Though that Great Divine has blessed us to have an outlet, now those two forces are seeing who appreciates it and who gonna take it for granted. I'm telling you, I love the way Great Divine moves. I love them.
Karma is a motherfucker.
Yeah, and that goes back to the title, Never Fear the Unknown, and that's exactly what Great Divine and Mama Nature is. You just never know. We don't know as humans. I don't care how educated we are and how real we are. We still really don't know as humans unless we're clean.
Facts.
To the unknown and judging people and all that. Not everybody do that, because I'm connected to a lot of great speakers I listen to, but I'm just saying that's who has to say overall, who has the power that over me and anybody. So. All right, that was Spellbreaker statement number 2. Everyone has their own journey. Great Divine and Mama Nature has a say overall at the end of the day. Wipe all of us off. This little speck we call Earth. And that's another thing. It's small as fuck. Yeah. It's big to us. All right, Spellbreaker statement number 3. Learn and know the art. Lord of mine, we did a podcast on this, but I had to bring it back up. Learn and know the art of navigation and regulation. Let me see. Stay, and regulation. What did I say? To our righteous truth. Yeah, study our righteous truth. Can't read my own damn writing. Learn and know. Let me see. On this righteous path, learn and know the art of navigation and regulation. Yeah, and make sure it's a righteous truth, as righteous as we can possibly be. Yeah, navigation. That's kind of through like what me and you were saying. Judgment, assessment. Don't throw. I've been saying here lately. Don't throw stones in nobody else's house if your house is glass.
Right.
Yeah, and we have to let people, flow on their own journey. We have to let people go through their journey. Whether how we think it is, whatever it is, they have to go through it. But let's be thankful for those who are seeking truth. All right, that was number 3. Spellbreaker statement number 4. The goal at the end of the day. Is righteous results in ourselves, children, family, and etc. At the end of the day, results. So that's what me and you do this for: discuss things and to get results, to communicate with ourselves. Like that last podcast, and you was playing the guitar, and that pain came up. Remember?
Yeah.
Now you didn't plan on that. We didn't say, you know what, Lord Lamont, when you play that guitar, start talking about all your pain. It just came up. You know what I'm saying? Which is good. And the reason why I said we didn't know that, because that's what communicating and talking, and when you're serious about it, those are kind of things that will happen. And I embraced it. I said, no, let it come on out, because I know you was feeling a little discouraged, like, oh, people hear that and don't feel like, no, that's what music does. It brings up the pain. Like I said, you got a lot of stories attached to your guitar playing. That's good. That's inspiration for somebody else that's starting out to play the guitar and stuff like that. And I think real authentic stories will make people appreciate their music and guitar playing that much more.
Yeah.
You know? Yeah,
Because you can feel it.
Yeah. And you did. And I can tell you, it's like you almost didn't want to talk about it, but a part of you was like, nah, I got this. It's up now. It's out there now. I already said it. You put it on the table. Because it's almost like that guitar forced that pain up out of you.
Right.
Yeah, so that was good. Like I say, music is like emotion. Yeah.
Absolutely.
Because music is definitely stepping into that unknown world.
Yeah. And music has saved my life.
Yeah, it has mine too. Yeah, because as I said, it was a long time. I didn't step into that unknown music world until I told you that brother told me one time that I could carry a melody.
Right.
And that was, let me see, how long ago was that? Man, that was 2005 when that brother told me that.
And you'd be surprised what you can do as long as if you try, you know.
Yeah. And I've been doing music ever since. Yeah.
I'm glad that he told you that.
Cause I was like, I really was doubting myself. You know, I was like, I'm all right. I still sound like hip hop. Not that that's not dope, but you know what I mean. That was dope. That's dope still, but that's how I felt.
Mm-hmm.
And when I let the brother hear it, he's like, that's you, E? I was like, yeah. This is back on cassette tapes. He's like, cause I used to bring my music to work and I would play it on the boombox. And he's like, that's you, E? I was like, yeah. He's like, dang man, that's not that bad. I said, for real? He said, yeah.
Yeah, like for real.
He said
you
that
got a real like old school sound. Like,
cause he liked music
like
too.
Your shit would have been popping in the 90s. Like you should have been making music. Poppin'.
Yeah, cause I'm telling you, that fear, man.
Around Slick Rick, you could have been as big as Slick Rick back then.
Yeah, you could have too. Still can.
Type shit.
You still can.
Both of us still can.
Yeah. But you know what? That's why we're here now. Remember I told you I used to have a dream about being a DJ?
Yeah.
Being a disc jockey, radio disc jockey?
Yeah.
So.
All in its good time.
Yep. And see, that's another thing I always say too. When we meditate and get a deep prayer and we seeking things, we never know what that blessing, how it's going to come. It's not going to always come the way we want it. That's the thing about that unknown world. That's how Great Divine works. And then you be like, wow. Because to be honest, I think Divine was protecting me. Because that's back when I was, everybody wanted, remember everybody had that dream of going to L.A. Well, I mean, I didn't have a dream to go to L.A., but, you know, everybody had a dream.
Right.
See, I wasn't as
and
aware.
Like the devil was like, I'm going to get your ass if you come to L.A.
Right. See,
I know a lot of singers and musicians that either they went there or they were gonna go there, and yeah, the devil showed up. And the devil showed up to me too, matter of fact, bro.
Yeah, see.
And it is a real fucking thing,
right.
man.
See, and I didn't know a lot about music back then. I wasn't that aware back then as I was now. So, to be honest, I think Great Divine protected me. Because I probably would have, I don't know if I would have been as strong back then to, you know, so. But I just never forgot that. That was like 2005, 2006, somewhere around there. That brother told me that.
Damn.
Yeah, he's like, man, you ain't a singer, but you can carry a melody. He said, you did the rap and the hook. I was like, yeah. He said, man, that's pretty good. You can do a melody like that. Yeah, because he's like, you're not a singer per se, but you can definitely carry a tune. I never forgot. That was his exact words. He said, you could carry a tune. He said, you know how to make he said, you can not.
And that's half of it. That means you can play drums hella good. Yeah. Like, that means you could carry a song if nobody else knows.
Yeah, I never forgot that, man. I thought he was playing. Said, no, man, for real. You sound pretty good, straight up. I ain't bullshitting. He said, I wouldn't bullshit you. Like, man, thanks, man. And ever since that was 2005. Ever since then, man, I was encouraged. That's what I'm saying. We encourage each other, man.
And I think that speaks to, too, you never know what you're capable of. So, you know, and what your friends or what your people are capable of, you know. Yeah. So we should encourage one another.
Yep. Yeah, because I ain't gonna lie, I had a friend. I mean, we still good friends. I mean, we grew up with each other, so I really wasn't taking back what he said, but it was still kind of, I think he was trying to be funny, though. I had posted, it was been some years back. My brother Clayton, I was telling you about. Yeah. That was close to my friend Trey, that transition. I made the song about stuff. Yeah. And salute to Brent, too. But I think Clayton was just being funny. Because he did salute another song I did. He said he thought it was dope. Well, he going to put on there, yeah, you got potential. But back then, I was like, man, he hated me. I don't think he was. I think he was just being funny. Yeah, because Clayton used to rap a little bit. Yeah, but he never. And you know, that's something I noticed about a lot of my friends I grew up with. A lot of us had talents, but I went on ahead, stepped into mine. But some of my other friends that could sing or rap, they never stepped into it. They never took it anywhere. So that's my advice to people. If you got a talent, you have something, don't let it die.
Right. Take it all the way.
Yeah. So, and that's something I knew about Clayton. Clayton had a little bit of rap skill, music skill, but he never got serious with it. And I remember he used to draw. He used to draw his ass off. Remember back when everybody used to draw on their jeans?
Yeah.
And their shirts and stuff? He used to do that. Like little cartoons on the jeans.
Hell yeah.
He used to be good at that.
That's awesome.
Yeah, and I would go over his house in his room.
Yeah.
He have all these drawings. It's like hip hop drawings and stuff all over his walls.
That's dope.
Clayton used to draw his ass off. He was wicked with the marker pen, pencil and stuff. He was wicked.
Some people can just do that. The tattoo on my arm is a friend of mine that I went to high school with.
Oh, really?
And as long as I knew him, I just always remember him drawing some badass shit all the time.
Yeah.
So of course he became a tattoo artist.
Oh, that's dope. I'll give you a good example. Remember that comedy podcast we did had Bernie Mac?
Yeah.
Them jeans he had on? Like that. That's how Clayton used to draw. Yeah, just like that. Yeah, so that was some things we wanted to talk about, but the whole reason for us doing this podcast, we just wanted to tell people, never fear the unknown.
Yeah.
Because all these things we just talked about, us stepping into that unknown has brought us to where we are today.
Facts.
A lot of us actually out here. Yeah, because Lord Lamont has had a heck of a road, but him
Pops,
me too, both of us. Yeah, because there's a lot of times in our life
we want to sell ourselves short because the world tells us to, and that's wrong.
Yeah, and that's what the great divine resides in that unknown cosmic world. Yeah, so never be afraid. As long as it's use our intuition. The unknown. When we say unknown, we mean things that's good for us, that may be in our brain or something, a skill or something we have that just we've been scared to show the world or scared to do. I'm talking about something good, And I'm sure there's somebody out there like that. I was like that for a while. So it's got to be somebody out there like that. Yeah, don't be afraid. Be afraid to manifest your gifts.
Never.
Straight up. Because look where our gifts, actually, your gifts, Lord Lamont, and mine, is really, in stepping into the unknown world, is really a big ass part of why we are here right now. Yeah. Yeah, because we didn't fear, even though it was a little scary sometimes, but we persevered through it anyway. Yeah.
Right.
Whew. Thank that great divine. Yep. So anything else you want to add, Lord Lamont? I guess we can go on and wrap it on down. And thank you, Lord Lamont, for the guitar at the beginning, too.
Yeah. Did you want me to play out, too?
No, we're going to play your song out.
Oh, hell yeah.
Yeah,
okay.
that song.
I love y'all.
Yeah. We're gonna outro with Lord Lamont's song called "No Slaves," and so again, that's for those who may not have heard some of Lord Lamont's music, because he got to make some new music. But I'm trying to keep him afloat. He'll get to it. Yeah.
Yep. Got some personal shit.
Yeah.
Gotta get a new place to live permanently.
Permanently. Yeah. You and Trish still seeing each other on the regular?
Yeah.
Yeah. So I'm gonna turn the mic down a little bit because we're gonna get to this song. So, and thank those for coming in to another nature podcast with the mountains and the beautiful sky. Yeah, let me see. Find Lord Lamont. And this the one that got your picture on the front. Let me see. Yeah, can you see that, Lord Lamont? You see that?
Yeah.
Yep, he looked like Bob Marley on the picture. Yeah, matter of fact, I'm gonna put that in the end screen. It's a song he made that got his picture on the banner, and that's when his hair was braided. It's called "No Slaves." I'm gonna put it in the end screen. I swear he looked like Bob Marley. Yeah, let me see. Yeah, okay. Yep, but again, brothers and sisters, family, thank those for coming in to another EBX and Lord Lamont show. With your boy EBXCARES and
Lord Lamont.
Yep, and he always bring his truths and put his power up in there. And Lord Lamont, anything powerful you want to tell anybody before we salute our divine warriors?
Yourself. Keep believing in yourself.
Yeah.
Fuck what the haters say.
Yeah, and deal with any inner issue we may have, within ourselves.
With confidence.
Yeah, our life, family, Stay good and whole, as Kwaku would say. Keep that wholeness within, Never ever fear the unknown. Yep. So we out of here, and I'm gonna go. Yep. And say it again, Lord Lamont.
We love y'all.
Yep. We love y'all, and we want the best for brothers, sisters, and family. And again, we're gonna outro with a song from Lord Lamont called "No Slaves." And, Yep. Again, thank those for coming in to another nature podcast. Always look above and beyond in this life. Again, never fear the unknown, brothers and sisters. That's where the great divine, Mama Nature, resides. We out. Salute.
Yeah, it's the rain. Rolling thunder, hereby cry.
No slaves, no masters.
An ace in the 808. Told my girl she love me in the morning. Capillaries calling out. Your soul to breathe and burst into glory. Okay, capiche. I'm a freak, I'm loose up off the leash. Here's an out of van, relax within the streets. Zero shit, on 10, white, this nigga shaky. Hit the corner, swerve right. Paranoia, living life, a testament, a sentiment from Doja. So I'm up at nights. Plant the seeds upon the soil till he found what? Bend a sense of ease. What I fear is not a peace to mourn as much love for the mamas without a will to speak. Sleek, they caught him slipping. Tuto, Scotty, Pippen, Boston blocked the shot again. Damn, Toro riding with the shotgun. Who of us out to plotting? But never mind the blues, ayy. Learn to know the difference. Only thing black and white here is me. It's a gray area. Most days somebody tripping, hit him hysteria. Manic depression, so it sent they had been chasing. But he hit the corner, swerve left. That boy gone. Ain't got anything, lost of us, so all inside. The hating, I'm too good. Sorry for the waiting. Bitch, I wish you would. Back up in the hood, back up in the hood.
No
Back up in the hood, I'm back up in the hood.
No slaves.
I'm back up in the hood, back up in the hood.
No master.
And it's all good, yeah.
And no master.
And it's all
No slave.
good, baby.
Let go. No slaves. No
I
master.
love my community.
No
They
slaves.
deserve better, what they do. To
No
treat each
master.
other better, what they do. With
No
love
slaves.
and respect. I just don't
No master. No slaves. No master.
We're not your baby,
No
you're perfect.
slave.
Well, that's an impossible expectation. What I mean is that you're worth it. 1,000 salutations from the wealth of a curse, man. Well, maybe lack of love has got me feeling the worst of it. I know I love you, cause without you I'd be nothing. And this is cliche, then I guess I would be stunting. And in the land of opportunity, but so many see nothing lies in tandem with the rush, cause love is why I'm breathing. Waiting, never fading, formulating reasons not to give up. So get up and get down like this.
Keep on going and you know I always rip. And this is something cool and I love to spit. I get it, I'm a soul,
Maybe.
yeah, don't care about no hits. You know I lift you up high, son. And you know we never giving up, never get stuck, yeah. And keep going on. Got golly things, yeah, in our zone.